Hello, it's Estrella with your reading for the collective. Take what resonates throughout the rest. Let's see, what do we need to know? If this message finds everyone well. Wow. Self-worth, soulmate, insecurity, complacency, and guilt. And then I also see facade. Facade is under the deck. What's that? And perseverance. So someone persevering through a facade, or someone's persevering. Yeah, someone's persevering through a facade. There are issues of self-worth. Well, that can definitely be challenging. Soulmate. This could be someone that you have a soulmate relationship with. Insecurity. Someone's very insecure. I mean, self-worth, insecurity. I think this card's really interesting because someone's trying to protect their heart, and there's that little guy trying to siphon energy from it. I think that's interesting. And then someone's very complacent in this very cold place. Wow. And then someone's feeling guilty. So I feel like this is like a masculine energy, soulmate person who struggles with self-worth and is persisting with a facade. That's what the cards say. And then I think that is the person that we need to focus in on. And they're having guilt. Or maybe what I should do is, you know what, let's try this. Let's do this. Let's instead of a Celtic cross, I'm going to do this. So, let me use this deck. Okay, so insecurity. That can be hard. Especially if like a person, they're protecting their heart, they're insecure. It's interesting. Protecting their heart. They're wearing a facade because they're protecting their heart. This person in your life is, it looks like they're definitely your soulmate. Whoever it is that you're thinking about right now, that's the person this is the reading about. They might have like tried to affect your self-worth as well, because if someone's feeling that way, then they're going to go projecting it onto you. But so insecurity. Oh, we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. The Hanged Man. Yeah. So this is like a distorted feminine energy, very dark, lower vibrational energy. So that's that feeling of like being depleted by someone. This person could be making them feel very insecure, and they just feel stuck, like they can't make a move. Just sort of being siphoned and drained, like energy, vampire energy. Self-worth. Self-worth. Issues of self-worth. Someone's hanging onto a facade. They have issues of self-worth. They're protecting their heart. but then they're with someone who's depleting their energy and making them feel worse about themselves. But that just seems like a cycle that is just gonna lead to a self-perpetuating, like a self-fulfilled prophecy. Self-worth, we have the Fool. So someone has self-worth, right? Someone's taking a leap of faith towards the unknown, or it requires understanding what you're worth and that the universe will catch you after everything that you've been through. I feel like that's a lot of you have taken that leap. I see you looking at this distorted feminine energy. You know, some of you might have been affected by this person. You know, almost like trying to like train you into thinking you're not worth anything, so you can't take this leap of faith, right? Because this person is like so toxic, and maybe it's something you don't recognize. Not for everyone. I'm just saying, in some cases, soulmate. Okay, you scared them away. All right, that's enough. Okay. Soulmate. Show me soulmate. Oh my goodness. That's enough. That's enough. Soulmate. Wow. So this person is experiencing, you know, what we'll call is like the horns. That Gabriel is judgment. This person is experiencing it's not karma per se. It's like a final, it's like an accumulation of, and it's the heavens, you know, awakening someone. So it's like going through an awakening, the soul, you know, to the next layer, and they need to answer to, and it's connected with the soulmate situation. But also I feel like a lot of you went through this, several of them. So let's keep going. Complacency. So if you're feeling a sense of complacency, I feel like, I mean, I don't think this is you, but if any of you are, I feel like it's connected to this, just like, I'm just gonna say like, trauma is the wrong word. It's like, you know, maybe you're taking a moment to, I don't think this is you, but if any of you are feeling like you've got to gear up again or something like that, or you're healing or processing, just know that, you know, you've got whatever you need, and so much of it has been just like smoke and mirrors, and just go ahead and take the leap of faith. You know, take that leap of faith. Let me see, complacency, but I think this is your person. Your person wearing a facade. Person's wearing a facade. But yeah, it's like this taking action, this inspired action, or, you know, even like sending a message to you. They might want to reach out, or something about messages, and just feeling very complacent. This person is feeling guilt right now. Ten of Cups, they might have feel like, one, that they robbed you of like time and capacity to have this, and yeah, that's essentially it. And that, this exists on planet Earth, and that they're, I guess, they're wearing this facade and like wasting Earth time. It's like just wasting Earth time when it's like this Ten of Cups is on Earth, and because it's a partnership, it's like, what's that game where you have to like tie, you tie yourself to someone else and then you've got to run across the finish line. I forget the name of that, but that's kind of what it's like. It's like you're trying to run across the finish line and then your partner just like lays down, then you got to try to drag your person, and then they start throwing rocks at you and all this stuff, and you're like, your teammate. And that's kind of what it feels like. It's like you've been stuck with this soulmate that's just like, battery ran out. And we have High Priestess under the deck, so you're pretty much aware of all this stuff. You see their facade, you see it very clearly. You know how they're feeling too, a lot of you. Yeah. Something about like grief around this wheel of fortune, and this Three of Cups. Like, there might be a lot of you wondering why, you're dealing with this. Like, why would you be given a soulmate that's like broken, so broken, right? And why should you have to deal with it? Like, right? Like, you don't want to deal with this. You don't want this soulmate, right? Or you don't want this problem. Not like, it's just all feels like wasted time and all that stuff. But I think that's why this person feels guilty, because they know. And they're too complacent to reach out. There might be some of them who have already been through separations and all that type of stuff, but are like just keeping this mask on and totally complacent and feeling guilty at the same time, struggling with self-worth, and really a lot of them are really insecure even after separating from these distorted feminines. That's what I'm getting. I think they see you as someone who's very intuitive and all of that stuff as well. So a lot of you have like moved forward towards your own Ten of Cups, because it's like, well, if your partner's gonna, just lay down and try to force you to drag them, you trying to like untie them. I'm not talking about cutting cords. I'm just saying you just untied, anything that you can that drags you or stops you from the joy and hitting your finish line. Because why should you? Right? You don't, how long are you supposed to deal with this pattern that is, a lot of you feel like, there are some of you that feel hopeful as this High Priestess that, there's a grander design, and, with this Judgment here, you feel like there's still potentially something there, some of you. I feel like a majority of you are about to take this leap of faith, or are taking this leap of faith and are like working through having dealt with this like stalker, copycat stuff. Like, it just really took you by surprise that something like this existed on planet Earth, and you didn't deserve it, and just people trying to steal your time and your energy and your blessings and make you feel less than, and so much, and no one really thinking about your feelings at all. Like, not one person took into account your feelings, which is just, people took so many actions against you and they still don't. No one thinking about your feelings. So you know that you're high priestess, and you took it on the chin a long time ago. You took it on the chin a long time ago, most of you, and you just opted for this 10 of Cups, and that's where you're headed. And you also feel like maybe there's someone else, but that there's like more of a cycle. I feel like a karmic cycle that has to wrap itself up. Or some of you have met someone but are still dealing with this distorted feminine energy. And, maybe that is also going to be part of your, if it's not this one, it's going to be another one, just part of your journey, maybe. I hope not, but I think that's true, probably. Yeah, someone's being very cautious. That's why they're so insecure. They're trying to be very cautious. This distorted feminine energy, they feel stuck. It's like, I think this feminine energy works from be careful, which is that very, it sounds like it's helpful, but it sounds like it's helpful, like it's nurturing and supportive, but it's actually the opposite. Someone making someone feel stuck and like they can't do something, by be careful. Heck, don't scrape your knees when you go, outside and play. Like, ooh, was I gonna scrape my knees? Like, oh, I was just gonna go, I wasn't even thinking that way. Very like manipulative, and like just insecure and trying to like weaken people that way. It's this person feels insecure, and someone was like, draining them of their life force, and literally like, I think like the goal here for a lot of these distorted feminine energies is like literally to like, I don't know what that is, destroy, siphon the heart, the love energy, because that's where God lives, and this is the opposite of that. Just saying. And I think also with that caution and that like leap of faith here for a new beginning, that you have also dealt with a lot of that, and so it's like making the right moves, rethinking things, looking deeply into stuff after, for one, dealing with this insanity coming from a person that's your soulmate, depending on what they did. And then also, I feel a lot of you have worked through the self-worth, or doing some work on that, and taking this leap of faith forward. But you also have all this patterning and bullying and drama and things that you did not deserve, that you are working through, or it doesn't look like this person's stopping because they are the fool. That's going to happen, or that is happening, or you have already done this, but there's still this like stuff you have to heal from, or these energies are still out there, like, working against you, I'll say. It's like, that positive life force, love-filled, confident love energy, really trying to like drag the vibes down, for sure. So you're working, I feel like through that is the wrong word, because it's like nothing's gonna stop you, and you're gonna like whistle while you work, and you're gonna stay in the love energy. But I feel like there's something about that, like you facing towards this distorted feminine energy, and that caution there was like trickled into your life, or that you're making sure it's not. I think that's what I'm trying to say, right? Fool. Someone feels like they can't make a calculated decision. They can't figure it out. After having dealt with this distorted feminine energy, they can't take the leap of faith. This person's like, that doesn't think very highly of their choices or their ability to think things through. I think that's your person. Or something stunted. Be cautious, can't think things through. Someone's really, that's why they think that they're stuck. Soulmate, birth, judgment in reverse. Birth in reverse. You know, not allowing, like the calling is here, but not allowing renewal. Calling has happened, but not allowing renewal or dealing with renewal. This is someone that you have like a connection to that I feel like a lot of you have closed off, shut down, or not shut down, like I'm not talking about cord cutting, I'm just talking about like the energy field. Like you blocked this person. Speculation, complacency. It's like something about taking the gamble to speak or take some sort of action. They're complacent, and it's connected to like Cancer is also protected. It's protection. It's the crab, right? So needing to protect the soft insides, big thinking, big ideas, but needing to protect them. So staying complacent. Guilt, 10 of Cups. This kind of came out in reverse. Versatility. It's like this is a bit of a facade as well, with that Gemini, Sun and Gemini, not showing their true face and who they are, and that they know that this 10 of Cups exists on planet Earth, and they have been wearing this mask and figured out a way to maneuver through life with this like huge lie. A huge lie. But I feel like they've been doing this, but it's just not working for them because it's in the reverse, and that's why now they've been like hiding their own feelings from themselves. Judgment here, it's like really hard to ignore, and I think they're thinking through, especially if this is any third party situation they put you in, knowing that this 10 of Cups exists on planet Earth. And the only thing that we have here is this person's complacency, self-worth problems, insecurity. So they're just wearing the facade. And yeah, bluff is underneath the deck. So you can't get clearer than that. Facade and bluff. I mean, right? It's a big lie. They're bluffing. And that's the thing too, it's very like, I would say it's like cowardice, because again, like two people must participate, and it's like they are your soulmate here. And so you kind of just like, you're taking a leap of faith anyway, or I see you facing away from, and you've just got to get through whatever this like person is who's still trying you, or whatever this is, or tried you in the past. And I don't mean by, when I say get through, it's just bad. I don't know how to explain it. You are protected. I think what it is like, because usually the Fool, like they just have their little knapsack and they go because they've been through so much. This Fool is doing the same thing, but now they're looking at a future that still incorporates this like distorted feminine energy that hasn't been fully processed, maybe, or that you feel is still like trying you. or something like that, like is so intent on like siphoning the love potentially from your soulmate and also you, that you feel like also that there are like others like them, that this leap of faith and this joy and this lightheartedness, am I understanding that correctly? Because I just need a little bit of help here with that. Tell me about this fool. Making a calculated decision. There's a little bit of mirroring going on with your person. Here, let me see the Fool dealing with this distorted feminine energy. Yeah. August. Success. Yeah, it's like it's all Lionsgate energy, moving forward. You're doing it. And this is great energy, this Fool here. And then we look at this Fool looking towards this Queen of Cups. Pin. Yeah, you're not like, you don't feel like this person's going to stop you. You're working towards your work, achievement, success, and new job and career. You just know that show me caution. I think you can see beyond this person. That's what I'm trying to say. You see beyond this person. You know what path you're taking. But I feel like there's like all these wild deer, right? And this person is helping them through the pathway. These beautiful wild deer. There's a few dogs there too, right? There's a few dogs and coyotes. And with this decision here, you see the vision. I don't want to say too much, you know? I don't want to say too much. Like it's very positive. It's very, very positive for you. Yeah, because you're the high priestess. I feel like you know what it is that I'm saying here. Yeah, so I think your person is just, they're feeling very dissatisfied with life. You could be picking up on that energy if you might be feeling it faintly. I feel like a lot of you have like put the energy shields up. You just don't want to get dragged. And had enough of it. So, yeah, that's what's going on with your person. And if you resonate with this message, I hope that it helps. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.